Okay, so thanks for joining our next session here. Ashton Adams is the graduate assistant for the Center for Career and Leadership Development. She's also a part of UTC's IO Psychology program. So some of you may be classmates or friends, and if not yet, then I hope you are by the time this is over. And Ashton has been a valuable resource for us and great colleague. So I'm excited that she gets to present to you guys today. So I will go ahead and turn it over to her to introduce this next session.
Thank you. So like Mark said, I'm studying IO here at UTC. And today I'm going to be talking about Focus 2. When I first came in to be a graduate assistant, this was one of the first things I did was just take this test and kind of dive in a little bit more about what it can offer. And so hopefully by the end of this, you'll want to go take this test and kind of see the same thing. So just to begin, Focus 2, what is it? It is a self-guided planning system that helps you further understand any potential majors or even career interests, and it caters to your personal needs and interests. So you'll take some assessments where you can learn about yourself and your strengths and kind of what might match regarding a potential major or a potential career. And then it even offers a detailed occupation list, and it really dives into different careers, talking about like kind of what degree you might need, what the job entails, what strengths or what skills that you need to do well at that job. And then it helps you explore major areas of study and possible careers that are relevant to your goals specifically. So why should you use Focus 2? Focus 2 helps you spark ideas. Maybe you're not sure what major you want to have or want to study, or what direction you want to go in. So it sparks ideas, it gives you that direction, and it helps you find those strengths. Those assessments are going, we'll talk a little bit more about it as this continues, but they really dive into what are you good at, what do you concentrate on, and it has a visual for you to kind of see that. So that's really helpful. So it's just a really great tool to just kind of learn more about yourself. And once you do, it might spark some interest of maybe I want to go this way, or I never heard of this, I want to do this. So it's going to give you that direction as well. And when should you use it? Like I said, if you're unsure of a major, this is going to be so helpful to help you decide what major you want to choose. Maybe you're not sure if you want to go to graduate school or not, and you're deciding, does this career require graduate level education? Do I need to get my master's degree? Do I need to get my PhD? So if you're kind of on edge about that, you're not really sure, this is a great tool for that as well. And then if you're preparing to work, you've studied communications, but you're unsure, like, what can I do with communications? What directions can I go? What opportunities are out there? This gives you so many different occupations and helps you kind of dive in and maybe tailor that job search a little bit better, because it's going to give you those specific job titles. So when you're preparing to work, this is really, really helpful as well. And it might even show you some careers that you didn't even know existed. So, like I was talking about, for the self-assessments, there are 5 assessments: the work interest assessment, the personality assessment, leisure assessment, values assessment, and skills assessment. You don't have to take all 5. I did, and it was really helpful just because it obviously got all of those different aspects. But there are the 5 that are offered, and this will help you kind of discover your interests, your personality traits, value, skills. They're short, they're easy to understand, and they analyze specifically what's going to work for you. So they're really tailored to what you are. And if you take all 5, Focus 2 will combine all of your scores and kind of find something that fits among all of those different assessments. But if you're just really short on time, or you just don't feel like taking all of them, you can pick the ones that are interesting to you. So maybe the work interest assessment and the personality assessment, and you think those are great, or you want to just do the skills assessment. You don't have to take all 5, and it'll still give you those results and try to tailor as best as it can. So discovering a direction. This is an example of an assessment. So this is the work interest profile here. And I took this, and this is my personal one. So I compared it to a human resource management consultant because I'm studying IO. I want to go into human resources. And so discovering a direction with the assessments is going to help you find that potential career after completing it. It's going to focus, or it's going to match your occupation or potential occupations to your specific results. And once you take all the assessments, it will give you some careers that they think matches, but maybe you know yourself better, or you're really, really interested in a specific career and you want to kind of match that and compare it to your results. So that's an option as well. So I went out of my way to choose this occupation so that way I could see them side by side. So here you can see that, the first three are pretty, the first one and the third one are pretty good matches, as well as the fourth. The middle one, I mean, there's some discrepancy there, but that's how it's going to be. And you can read more about what, in my case, what a human resource management consultant, what that entails, and kind of more specifically what that is. And so this is just going to offer you a little bit more direction. So comparing career paths, Focus 2 can explore any two potential career paths compared to your assessment and see what's the better fit. So maybe I was really, indecisive about, do I want to do human resources or do I want to be a teacher? I just can't decide. You can put those next to each other as well as your assessments and kind of see what would be the better fit. And so it's going to have those 3 bars to show you, okay, you match really well with human resources on this assessment, this assessment, this assessment, and you're really far off from being a teacher in all of the assessments. And so that would kind of show me, okay, well, I thought that I wanted to be a teacher, but maybe that's just not for me. So like I said, think of 2 career paths you're interested in and then measure them to your assessment results, and you'll be able to see that visually in the graph. And then it'll show you the different job descriptions, the education requirements, the skills, the job duties, all of those, and it'll compare those between the 2. So it'll put those right next to each other, which is really helpful if you are kind of worried about, well, which direction should I go? I'm not sure what I want to end up doing. I'm really torn between the 2. This is going to kind of help you see that visually and maybe give you a better sense of what you would really excel at. So how to access Focus 2. If you just go to our website or you search UTC Center for Career and Leadership Development, and then it'll be right on the homepage. It's going to be right under the need help choosing a major or career. And if you just click start the test, you will use access code MOX to begin. And then you'll kind of make an account and just get started there. So you can take those assessments. If you don't even want to take the assessments and you kind of just want to scroll through, that's an option as well. But it's located right on our homepage of our website. So Focus 2 is a really, really great assessment. I had never heard of it before I came here, and I was super excited to be able to take it and kind of dive in a little bit more about what is offered and what it is. And I would really recommend everybody to take it, even if you are pretty sure that you know what you want to do. It does help with the occupation sense of it, even if this is the route I want to take. Like, I want to be a physical therapist. There's no doubt in my mind. Well, it just kind of shows you maybe some of those other soft skills that you didn't think were needed for that occupation. And it just provides a lot more information that might make you feel better about your choice. So with that being said, if you have any questions about it, you can set up an appointment or you can ask them now. If you want to go over your results for Focus 2, that is an appointment that we offer. I would love to talk with you more about it, but I'm going to open it up now for any questions that anybody has. Well, if there's no questions, if there's no questions, or if you just don't feel comfortable asking right now, that's totally understandable. Like I said, if you just email our center's email, or if you take the assessment and you feel really great about it and you don't even need any help, that's even better. That's so totally awesome. But if you do want to discuss your results a little bit further, we'd be happy to do that with you. It is a free test. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but it's free through our website. And like I said, it'll just offer you a little bit more guidance and direction. So I appreciate everyone coming and learning a little bit more about Focus 2. It is a really great tool. And I encourage all of you to just go check it out if you can.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.